Bug9 here with another Minecraft video. So, today we're doing something a little bit different here. And that would be, we're actually going to be testing out a mod that I've been hearing a lot about and seeing a few things about. And yes, and I want to get this out of the way just right now. If you've come here looking for a detailed tutorial on this mod, then you've come to the wrong place, because I know the very basics from watching some other Minecraft YouTubers play around with it, but I have never played around with it myself at all, and the point of this video is more for me to figure out what it is I'm doing when it comes to this. But anyway, the mod itself would be the Create mod, and yep, there's all the stuff for it. And this is the main kind of stuff here. It's kind of a mechanical kind of mod. Looks like it adds in some other redstone components as well, so it can interface with redstone. But I do not know pretty much hardly anything about it, apart from the very basics. Like the fact that we need these in order to actually be able to tell what we're doing. So, yes. So those are very important for us here. And so is that, I think, too. Other than that, I don't really know a huge amount. Handheld block zappers. Don't know what that's for. What does that do? Well, that's interesting. An extendo grip. I definitely want to try that thing out. But anyway, the main thing here would be we're trying to, I want to see if I can build something. And from actually watching some of the stuff in this mod work, in some of the other things that I had watched, I think probably the best way to try out the most of them would be to make what's known as a Rube Goldberg machine. And if you're not familiar with that term, that's essentially just those big chain reaction machines and stuff that pretty much do a very simple task, and they're overly complicated and whatever to accomplish that. Anyway, what's this thing do? Okay, that is a little... Is this like a weapon or something? Oh. Okay, that's fun. Can we, like, hit something with it, too? Oh, wow, that really propelled him. So, yeah, it looks like with this thing... Yeah, that really extends our range. Well, that's essentially just what it says it is, I guess. Okay, enough of that. We're here to accomplish a purpose, I guess. Now, first off here... Well... Yeah, this is a really cool thing in this mod that I've seen people use. It kind of gives you a demonstration here. So, yes. This looks like it's an infinite power output thingy for creative mode use only. We're not going to use that, because I want to do this properly, even though we are in creative mode here, and we're cheating in everything. I want to, like, generate power for this machine we're planning to build here, like, regularly. So there's a bunch of ways of doing that, I believe, here. So we're actually going to try to power this cuckoo clock to make sure that it works. That we don't want. You have to crank that manually, I believe. This doesn't really produce a huge amount, but yeah. We're going to need that as well. But, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and dig through here a bit and determine what I want to do for the initial power for our thing here. And also hopefully come up with an idea for what exactly it is that we want to make overly complicated. So, yes. Okay, yes, I think I've decided on what it is we're going to be using to power this thing right now. I think this seems like as good a place as any. So, what we do here, I believe, is we do, trying to think how this is assembled. This is supposed to be... Ah, there we go. So we do it like that and like that, I think. And then presumably this will actually produce a decent amount of power for us here. So the thing that will start our machine will be putting coal in here, I think. That is what we're going to want to happen. Let's actually go up a little bit. And maybe we shouldn't use sand. Let's actually see, is there something, like, in here that we can, like... Ah, perfect. There's a bunch of new blocks in here as well. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Don't know what half these stones are. Overgrown granite. These are, like, window blocks. Yeah, those are really cool, actually. Let's see, what do we want to use as our scaffolding here? Because I do want this stuff to be a bit up off the ground. As we kind of design what we want to happen here, I think. Yes, I think we want the blast furnace to start... Whoops. Want the blast furnace to start smelting, I think. And then when it's done smelting what was in there, we want that material to get extracted. And then go do something that causes something else to happen. We also need everything to be running off of the machine, too. You know what, we actually could have this at ground level in this mod. There's more than one way to extract something out of something else. So, we just do that, attach that. And then I think we can do that. Now, there's no rotation on that right now, because that isn't running. But if we go ahead and just grab, like, a stack of gold ore to throw in there. And we also grab, like, a stack of coal blocks. Let's just do that. And actually, we'll grab a stack of blaze rods. Make it so the thing that starts this is actually that. So, is this working? It is not. Do we have that the wrong way around? I think this is supposed to be working. I don't quite get why this isn't working. There we go, found the problem. We're missing whatever that is. Like, that thing there that's connecting it. We're missing that. Okay. Well, we put that wheel there, and then... And then we put that one there. And then that there. Ah! Oh, there. We had it too close together. That's what it is. So now, if I understand this correctly, if we put that in, and we put that in, now we're cooking. And here's the clock. Does this clock actually do anything? Doesn't look like it's actually doing anything. Maybe it's because I've got the time turned off in this world. Anyway, it doesn't need to be doing anything, actually. Because now we've got... Oh yeah, we've got plenty of power, whatever we need at this point. So the thing that'll start our machine here will be putting that in there. You know, we can actually put that there just so we can keep our eye on that. Now then, what do we want to happen next? Well, I guess first of all, we need to figure out how exactly to extract that. We definitely want that visible. Let's see what we can do, actually, here. There should be, like, fans. There we go. So we should be able to maybe get it to suck the ore out of there. This thing smelted all the gold already. Let's see here. Maybe we need a way to move more gold into that, actually. Meanwhile, we're testing this so our power doesn't run dry. Yeah, let's actually see if we can set that up so that it always provides with gold. As long as it's running. If I can figure out how to do that. I think there's one particular item I'm looking for here. Maybe it's that? Is that it? Yeah, no, that's not it. Let's see what else. What else can we do here? Can we place this sideways? Is this what I saw being used for something? That isn't doing anything. That's not gonna do anything there either. Are these it? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Maybe not that one, actually. That was the wrong thing. There we go. Whoops. That's not right. There, that's what we want there. And now, let's see here. We just stick a shaft here. And a shaft. We need a shaft on something else here, actually. We need that to be connected to something. In order for that to work. Next, we need another vertical one. And then if we fire this thing up, will it be... Guess what we actually need here is we need another one of these, and we also need a chest. Just a single double chest. Let's see, where is that? At here. I always go past them in the menu here. So we just do that and then that. Ah, perfect. And then we can put the unsmelted gold in there. Just do that then, to ensure we never run out of that. While we're testing this here, blaze rods are full in there. And then if we just put a piece of gold ore in there, Ah, perfect. It's gonna, like, feed itself. Oh, I'd need a way to clear out the gold thing. That's still coming. But, yeah. I don't know why it isn't, like, going in any more than that. Why is nothing else entering it? Now it's getting stuck in the hopper. It's like it can't put it in the blast furnace for whatever reason. Does the fuel have to go in from the top? Maybe I'm doing this backwards. I think I might be doing this backwards. Instead of doing it the way that I was trying to do it there, why don't we just drop it in from above? There we go. Now it's kind of working. Looks a little bit odd with one just chilling in the chute, but that sort of works. Now it's not extracting the gold. It's only going to output that from the bottom, isn't it? Okay, there we go. We got this working system now. Replenishes the gold. The only thing that isn't getting replenished is the fuel. Which is fine, because the act of putting one piece of fuel in there is supposed to be what starts everything. Now let's see what else we can do here. I'm thinking that the gold will come along from there. We're going to process the gold. We're going to use this process to make something completely different and random happen. But, before we get to that, let's see. Shoots blocks. That could be useful. Yes, we definitely want that, and there's something that needs to interface with. I think that would be what that is. So it puts that there. Okay, we need to give it an output. Can it put things up by one block? I guess it actually needs power. How do we power this thing? Does it have to be powered from below? Oh, it's gotta be powered via gear, doesn't it? I'm not quite like that, you. If we put it next to that thing, it's gonna want to attach to it. Unless we give it something else to attach to. There we go. That kind of works. There's probably a better way to do that. Yeah, it can put it up a block, so we can get this out of the ground then. There we go. So we'll do that, and then it will do absolutely nothing because it's not powered. We can fix that. There. Still not doing anything. Okay, I guess I can't put objects directly on that then. them directly on a conveyor. Okay, that is really cool. That is really cool. I got that working, so we brought this back up to a level where we can work with it to some extent. So, I just need to figure out what we want to do with the gold. Where exactly are we trying to bring this to at this point? See, what else can we, like, do here? There we go. We're gonna wind that up. It winds it back. And then we need to get rid of that and flip that around. Okay, that's pretty cool. Winds it back and then catapults it. It lands right there. So I guess let's see here. We're gonna need to run this shaft all the way there, so that we can transport our power there. So when that comes over here, that catches it. And it'll continue moving on that way. I think that will observe the item. If we set it for gold, I think. Huh. Oh, there we go. Does that, like, do anything when we do that? It's supposed to observe the object in the conveyor. Okay, so that outputs redstone. What exactly does the redstone interface thing do? Where'd it go? Redstone interface. Yeah, there. If it receives power, then it stops. That's good. We just reversed the signal, so... So let's see here. So I guess we would have a tree right here. See if we can have it actually harvest everything that it needs here. And I think I've determined what I want our thing to actually do. I want you to put the fuel in here to start it. And then what I can do, actually, after that, is I can have it so that what that accomplishes is, then a little bit later, it will actually make a crafting table for you. So we'll see if we can have it just harvest the wood and then craft a crafting table and then have it go full circle and get that to the person that put that in there by throwing it somewhere nearby. That would be probably the most useless thing ever in the game here, just a machine that crafts a crafting table, ultimately. But that's the whole point of this kind of learning experience thing here. We can grab power from this thing. And now we need our gears as well. So that gives us a saw blade there that will turn on when all of this stuff happens. Which will chop. Doesn't even need to be a tree, actually. It could literally just be some wood. That'll break one block of the wood. Which would then... So it'll break that. Pick it up. Fling it up here. It'll go in there. It'll craft into planks. And then one will end up in there, and then nothing else will happen. It does split it into 4, though. And then that needs to come out like that. Vertical gearboxes, that's what we need here. There, the problem was we were using the wrong thing. Now then, can all of those arms reach and do what they're supposed to do? Stack. There. So that breaks and gets flung over here. Lands in there and gets crafted. Oh, that is really cool. Crafting table. Put there and then flung over to here. At which point we're gonna place down one of these there, so it pretty much lands on a pedestal right next to where you started the machine from. So now we're gonna take that out of there. And that out of there for right now. Actually, we're gonna break that. That for now. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just delete everything in the inventory there for now. So you put the blaze rod in there, and that starts smelting that. Then the first piece of the gold comes out. So let's just watch this thing, actually. And it flings it there. It ends up there. That breaks that there. Lands in there and gets crafted into wood. Then those all grab the wood. And they all place it in there. And then that crafts the wood into a crafting table. Puts it on there. And it lands there. And the machine just keeps running until it eventually runs out. But, yes. At which point the player, which was us, let's get rid of the armor stand that was representing us, will turn over here, grab the crafting table, place it down, and start a Minecraft survival world. And completely abandon this area. Forever. Yes, this is not practical in any such way, this machine. But, yes. That's essentially our Rube Goldberg machine with the Create mod done, then. Using a bunch of different features from this mod. Well, I definitely learned a bunch, including how to best kind of do this kind of setup here. In order to have, like, multiple things, you would use multiple mechanical arms to put all of that in there. There might be better ways of doing that, such as routing the conveyors directly into here with individual items coming in through the back of these to then be crafted and sent on their way, but I think that worked pretty well for my first look into this mod. I'm definitely going to be doing a bunch of other stuff with the mod, I think. Just based on this. I might look up some tutorials and stuff, learn how to do this better. If I make anything cool, I'll probably post it to my Twitter. Link to that is in the description of this video, just in case you want to go follow me, or if you don't have a Twitter account to do that with, just you can check it periodically to see if I've put any little Twitter special videos up there, or of anything I've built out of this thing. As for to zoom in, I don't have Optifying installed on this version of the game. Yes. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this little thing here. I know that I probably am not the best user of the mod when it comes to, figuring out some of this stuff. Of course, Key has to show up. But, yes. I think we're pretty good, though. Did he just get catapulted by that thing? Oh, dear. But, anyway, I think that it's about all the time we've got for this video. It took a bit longer than I wanted it to, or expected it to. But, that mirrors block placements. Let's see what this does as well. Let's actually test a few of these things before we get off here. What does this do if we whack that? It just removes the whole thing. What's that do? Okay, that is, like, really weird. Shift right click to select a shape. What about a big square? Cuboid. Let's do a 5 by 5 by 5 cube. Oh, wow. Left click a block to set material. Of grass. Oh, wow, this is, like, really cool. Whoops. Oh, wow. Well, on that note, I think we're about done here. This extendo grip's really cool. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, wow, the knockback on this thing is great. It totally whacks them back really far. Yeah, I could actually play around with this grip thingy forever, actually. I don't actually know how much damage that's doing to the guy, but, definitely doing damage. Just keep whacking him. Okay, yeah, I can play around with this a lot more than I probably should. But, anyway, that is really all the time I've got time for here. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like. If you really loved it, consider subscribing. And, press the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of the, other styles of video that I'm going to be making. Like, soon. But, yes. I'm actually thinking I might want to try a little survival with this mod, possibly. But, that won't be for a little bit. That won't be for a while, actually, if I do it at all. But, anyway, that's it for me. My name is, PillBug9, and, so long for next time. Or, so long till next time. I messed that up.